Hi to all. Today we discuss about the fish cum dairy farming. So fish cum dairy farming means culturing fish along with the cattle. Okay, culturing fish along with the cattle is called fish cum dairy farming. So it is an integrated fish farming and also it is a fish culture with animal husbandry. Okay, it is an integrated fish culture and it is fish culture with animal husbandry. Okay, so why we are reared cattle? Okay, so cattle are reared for milk, beef, mutton, wool, etc. Okay, so cow, buffalo, sheep, goat, etc. These animals are reared in through cattle shed. These animals are reared in through cattle shed. Here the dairy farms are constructed near the fish ponds. Dairy farms are constructed near the fish ponds. So here these cattle dungs, urine and wastes and washings are drained directly into fish ponds through the pipeline. So these cattle dung, urine and wastage and washings are drained directly into the fish ponds through the pipeline. So here the dungs are passed into the biogas plants also. Biogas plants also. So from these biogas also release slurry. Okay, so this slurry also directly discharge into the fish ponds through the pipeline and here the cattle dungs. Okay, the cattle dung contains 14% organic matter and NPK in the respective ratio of 0.3 nitrogen, 0.3 phosphorus and 0.1 potassium. Okay, so next this cattle urine contains 2.3% of organic matter and also NPK present in the ratio of 1.0, 0.1, 0.4 in respective ratios. Okay, so here the cow dung fertilizes the pond and it helps to growth of algae and also phytoplankton directly and it helps to growth of zooplankton indirectly. Okay, so the cow dung fertilize the pond and it helps to growth of algae and phytoplanktons are directly and indirectly it helps to the zooplankton. This type of fish cum dairy farming is practiced in Hong Kong, Taiwan, Philippines, etc. So here artificial feeding is not need to this type of culture and also here the production is 7400 kg of fish per hectare per year along with the milk. So the production from the dairy farming, fish cum dairy farming is 7400 kg of fish per hectare per year along with the milk. So here importance of cattle in fish farming. So these cattle supply cattle dung and urine and it provides food for the fish and also it prevents the formation of harmful gases. Okay, so it supplies the dung and urine. These cattle supplies the dung and urine and it provides food for the fish and it prevents the formation of harmful gases. And importance of fish cum dairy farming, why it is important means it is pollution free environment, and soil fertility is increased, and fish production also increased, and the fish culture cost is reduced up to 50%. So the fish culture cost is reduced to 50%. It's about the fish cum dairy farming. So culturing fish along with the cattle is called fish cum dairy farming. So these cattle are giving milk, beef, mutton, wool. Okay. So the cow, buffalo, sheep, and the goats, etc., are reared in the cattle shed. So here, next one, fish cum pig farming. Fish cum pig farming. So culturing fish in association with the pig is called fish cum pig farming. Culturing fish in association with pig is called pig farming. So here it is an integrated fish farming and also culture with the animal husbandry. Culture with an animal husbandry. So here pigs are reared for meat. So where we have to raid, that place is called pigsty. So cattle are reared through the shed, but here the pigs are reared through the pigsty. So this pigsty is constructed on the banks. The pigsty constructed on the banks. The pigsty may be open or closed. Okay. So here the pigsty has a system of channels for discharging the feces and urine of the pig into tank. So this fish farming has system of channels for discharging the feces and urine of the pig. Okay, this will be sent into a tank. So here the tank allowed the wastes undergo sedimentation and filtration purpose. So sedimentation and filtration takes place in the tank. So here the supernatant liquid from the tank is allowed to flow into the fish ponds regular intervals. This supernatant liquid will be sent to the fish ponds in regular intervals. So which is the remaining part? That means the sludge is settled into the tank. So this sludge is used as a manure for agricultural crops. So the above layer is completely formed as supernatant water. So this will be used for the fish ponds, and which is the remaining particles in the bottom. So in the tank, that's called sludge. This sludge will be used as manure for agricultural crops. Here the average production of manure around 8 tons for pig per annum. So here for 1 hectare fish pond needs 100 pigs is suitable to 100 pigs are suitable. Okay, so we must raid 100 pigs for 1 hectare of fish pond. Okay, this pig manure contains both organic and inorganic matter in the form of NPK. Here the pig and fish both are reared for a period of only 1 year. Both are reared for period of only 1 year. So here the polyculture can be practiced in fish cum pig farming. So here we have to culture katla, rohu, mrigal in the ratio of 4:3:3. That means 4 species, 4 fishes belongs to the katla, and 3 belongs to the rohu, and 3 belongs to the mrigal. And whether we cultured 6 species. Okay, so here we have to katla, rohu, mrigal, and common carp, grass carp, and silver carp in the respective ratio of 16, 16, 12, 12, 9, 16. 16 of katla, 16 of rohu, and 12 of mrigal, 12 of common carp, and 9 of grass carp, and remaining 16 of the silver carp. Here the production is 2.22 2 to 7 tons hectare from year. The fish production from the pig stream, fish cum pig farming, 2 to 7 tons hectare for year. It's about fish cum dairy farming and fish cum pig farming. Thank you.